Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today I will be releasing the Neverwinter Character Builder Plus version 0.7. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more information or videos about Neverwinter, hit the subscribe button. So, a lot of people have been asking for an update, and of course I couldn't let this slide for too long. So I've been working hard on getting this out. I have the mount changes in here, at least some of it. I don't have the combat changes in just yet, but I also have something else in here that people with a keen eye and people who've been using the character builder a lot will probably already see, but we'll get there through the change tracker. Let's go here. You can see version 0.7, 20th of September 2020. So let's start with at the top. Added the source of the Avernus hunt gear. So the hunt gear that we know now where it's from, I've added the source for that. So let's go to the gear wiki. We go to mod 19 gear, and then we have some of the gear. I don't know about that one just yet. But for example, the let me see. Here, the Goristros horns is from Avernus Hunt's White Horn, for example. The Demon Hunter's trackers is from Auki. Wisps of the Shadow Demon is from Scale, etc. Zura. So you now can see which hunt gives an item. So I want to get this up to date better and better, so you can use the tool to see exactly where you can get the stuff that you need, because yeah, everything is available in the tool, but you also want to have it in the game, of course. Then the first big one, I added power selections for all classes. So now if you select the class, and you have to select also a paragon first, let's say we take the hunter. Then this power selection will be freed up, it will be opened up, and here we have a new screen where we can select at wills, encounters, dailies, and class features. I will do that later on, but some class features actually also give stats. I totally forgot about that due to the mount changes, but yeah, I will work on that. So you can click on one of these and then you can select a at will. So for example, aim shot, you cannot select the same thing twice. What happens if you do that is exactly the same as in the game. If I select aim shot again, it just moves here. And if I have something else selected, it will just move to the other side. So you just swap them around. Everything is in here, and they actually load and save as well. So here also things will just swap around, and everything is in here right now. I don't have all of the tooltips, so some of the tooltips are in here, but let me tell you, those tooltips are a lot of typing if you want to add them all. I will do that at a later moment. It's not super important anyway, but yeah, I will get that in there when it's less critical. I wanted to get the mount changes in right now, which was the most important. But yeah, some class features actually also give stats, and I still need to do that. So that's in for all, not just the ranger, of course. So if you go to wizard, for example, you have to select here which wizard you are, and then you have all the wizard powers, and you have a special power as well. So you can select the 4th power here for that one. So yeah, that's cool. That was missing. It's also saved and loaded, so it will stick where it should be. So yes, that was important, and that's one of the reasons why I named this 0.7, because now everything here is actually all these categories are actually filled in now. So we can actually put in everything about the build now. We can select it all, everything, including the mount changes, but we'll get there in a second. Loading and saving of power selections, as I said, this is now also loaded and saved. State indicators for powers and food. So these were not here yet, the status indicators, so you couldn't see if you've selected everything, and now you can. If I load something that's fully filled in, oh, this is not fully filled in, my bad. If I select something that's fully filled in, you see that everything is now green. One thing that was a bug, that was actually 2 bugs that I fixed. State indicators, no. Now also save stronghold food to save file. So the previous version didn't, I somehow forgot to save the stronghold / chilled food. I don't know why, but I forgot it, and now it's added. The mount insignias, changed mount insignias. Oh, that's so mounts now always have 3 insignias to be slotted, and some mounts actually got some different insignias to be slotted. So I changed a lot of that. I also added new mounts that I didn't have yet, and yeah, I changed and added a lot of mount data. So yeah, that you can find under here. It could be that if you load a save file that it cannot, it will give a message that it could not load an insignia or something like that, because some slots have been changed, but I don't foresee there are any super big issues. Then, because all mounts now have 3 insignia slots, the double insignia bonuses could be removed, so I did that. They're not there anymore. Then another bug, this is the second bug that I fixed. If you had a super small number in the combat log, like 5.e-6 06, I think it's called in a combat log. So this is a super small number because it's actually something like this, right? Maybe I messed up a 0 there, but I think it's like this. Yeah. So what my number parser did, it was actually it ignored the minus here, so we got to a very big number instead. So whoops there. I wasn't expecting such small numbers in the combo log. I don't know why the game doesn't put a 0 there, because who cares about 0.000001 damage? That's not going to do anything. But yeah, I fixed that. And then we get to the mount changes. If we go to the mounts screen, you can see that it has been extended a bit. We have now the colors here, and we have our bolster stuff here. Bolster you can change by selecting how many mounts of a type you have, and it will take the 10 highest and apply the bolster for that. So I, for example, have 6 mythics right now on live, 3 legendaries, and an unknown amount of epics, I don't even know. So my bolster will be 78%. And this is actually applied everywhere where necessary. And right now that's only in equip powers. The combat powers are a little bit behind, but they still work as they did in the past. They don't give stats, so I didn't put any priority on that one. But if we go to the equip powers, you see that this is now a little bit like the companion selection. So if we go there, it's a little bit like this, but with a mythic as well. So, and it's also a little bit different in the other place, because these numbers are actually dynamic. You can see here as well, a bolster is 78%. And if I change this here, it actually applies here as well. Oh, let's move it down. And you can see also that the numbers change live with what it should be. So that's for all of these things in here. You can see all of the equip powers now with all of the values for all of the ranks. It also contains ranks that may not be actually in the game, but I just put everything in here. So you can select everything, whatever you want. Typically people go for mythic anyway, and all mythics do exist if you upgrade your mounts. But yeah, also very interesting and very useful in my opinion is if you select something. For example, if I select ferocity, I can hover over this field here, and it will tell me which mounts have this equip power. Of course, for us, he only has 2, but if we go to Dominant Force, we have a lot more. And if we have Rejuvenation, it's not that much. Let's see, what Fast Striding was the one with a lot. So yeah, this is all of the old mounts, or almost all of the old mounts that were common and uncommon, got this equip power. And there was also one other one, I think, but I forgot which one that was. Well, it doesn't matter. So you can just select one here, and it will apply the stats from this to your character, whichever quality you use, of course. So very quickly on that, I will in a second also show you that it actually works, and it actually shows you the correct values, but I'll do that at the end. Let's go to the colors. Colors we also can add. You can have one practical, one sturdy, one supportive, one unified, and one wayfaring. If you've not selected anything, this is just how you have to select them here. Let me load this again. And if you click on this button, you can select one practical color, one sturdy color, etc. And it will tell you what it does. And these stats are actually also applied. So if I go to show player stats, I have this supportive crescent color 5, which I don't really have in game, but it actually increases stamina gain by 5%. And if I go to stamina gain, you can see at the bottom that 5% stamina gain is added for this supportive crescent color rank 5. And that's for everything. So the unified crescent gives movement speed, and the wayfaring gives critical severity 5%, which is here and at the bottom. So that's all added as well. Mount bolster, as I said at the start already, you can select your bolster here. Everything on this page as well is now saved to your save file and also loaded again. So if you save and load, this will be back, which I actually already showed in just a second ago. So let's actually put in the correct one. 3 I have, crescent 3. I need to make this a little bit nicer because it has to reselect the one that you had before. Stamina gain, I have 3, crescent, movement speed 3, and here I have critical severity 3. So this should now be exactly as I have it in the game. If I go to player stats, we have this. Let's move this one out of the way. And then we go into the game and verify whether these numbers are the same. Which I already did, of course. But let's also do that live so you can see that it's actually correct. Apparently I have not changed something. I was closer before. I have dark. Dark, did I not save something? I'm a little bit confused now. Oh no, wait, armor penetration is 1 off, this is 1 off, this is 1 off, this one is 1 off, this one is 1 off. So yeah, it is correct. I'm just a little bit, oh yeah, power is also 1 off. Oh, and this is 4 off, correct. I do this, I see this all the time. This seems to be always 4 off for some reason, at least in my case. So this one is 1 off, this one is 1 off, this one is 1 off. This is still a rounding issue with your bonding statistics. I don't know why. Yeah, I have to figure out why that's going on. So control bonus, I have 9% here. Do I have... I still have the wrong selected here. Yeah, in game I actually have strength, index as my race bonuses, and it's in the character build I had strength dex because that's better. But yeah. So now my control bonus is correct. We have control resist 6%. This is 5.3, which is 5.25. But I'm not rounding. minus 25. Oh yeah, because the metallic dragon bonus not added in game 3. 26, for some reason they rounded. 106 critical severity. And the last ones, we have magical damage bonus 4.5, we have physical damage bonus 7, and these 3 are 0. Where actually gold and glory, I think, should be 10 because of VIP, but yeah, that's still not fixed. Where is it? Yeah, bonus to player XP, glory, and XP for most professions. So we should have 10% glory and player XP, which we're not getting, I think. At least it's not on the character sheet. Let's say it like that. It's not on the character sheet. So, as you can see, everything is correct. There might be bugs. Item level, by the way, is not yet correct. This is ridiculous, by the way. I'm at in the game, or in the program, I'm still at 28. So you can see what kind of difference this update made. It's actually insane. I think each mythic mount gives something like 400 item level, or even 500. It could be 500 actually. No, wait, the colors. No, the colors I think I already have. I cannot even see. I think the colors are in here. They give item level. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I think the mythic mounts actually give 500 item level each. So if you have 10, that's 5,000 item level, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, I'll work on that at a later moment when it's... well, this was the most critical update, I guess. So yes, as always, you can download this version of the character builder for free on my Patreon. The link is in the description. And I wish you all good luck balancing out your stats, because yeah, I'm way too high now. I have everything 5,000 over. This is because I don't have the sword base slotted, of course, but yeah. Have fun balancing your stats, guys. If you have any remarks in this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.